If you think the space race is only about competition between governments or private companies, you're wrong. It's evolving into a race between the extreme monopoly of governments and the freedom of exploration by the private sector. And I'm talking about SpaceX. They're outpacing NASA in many remarkable ways. With the first ever commercial spacewalk, they unveiled an advanced spacesuit they developed independently for the very first time. This suit has received overwhelmingly positive praise from astronauts and even has some advantages over NASA's suit. Let's find out everything in today's episode. The Polaris Dawn mission, a privately funded 5-day journey, showcased SpaceX's incredible capability to design, build, and operate cutting-edge space technologies. The pinnacle of the mission took place on September 12th, when SpaceX made history with the first-ever civilian spacewalk at an impressive altitude of 700 kilometers above Earth's surface. The key aspect of this mission was testing the new EVA suit developed by SpaceX. Dr. Dan Riskin, a leading expert in space science and technology, emphasized the importance of these suits to the entire mission. A spacesuit has to meet a lot of demanding requirements. Beyond protecting the astronaut's life, SpaceX had to ensure they are stylish, lightweight, and flexible. That's no small feat for such a crucial piece of technology. In fact, you could argue that testing the spacesuit was even more important than testing the spacecraft itself. Dr. Riskin further explained the technical challenges SpaceX faced. The spacesuit has to withstand extreme pressure differences, shield astronauts from cosmic radiation, maintain stable temperatures, provide oxygen, and remove carbon dioxide. At the same time, it needs to be flexible enough for astronauts to carry out complex tasks in zero gravity. Balancing all these requirements is a true engineering marvel. SpaceX's new EVA suit builds on the pressure suits used by Dragon crew members during launch and return to Earth. Jared Isaacman, the leader of the Polaris Dawn mission, shared, "The second mission is always designed to build on the first. What you're seeing is the 1.0 version of the EVA suit." This comment highlights SpaceX's iterative product development approach, where they continuously improve the suit's design and functionality. Take a quick look. The suit has that unmistakable SpaceX touch. Just one glance and you know it's theirs. The design is sleek and modern, with a crisp white color that reflects the company's overall design philosophy. Advanced technology wrapped in an elegant, cutting-edge exterior. Eric Krauss, SpaceX's lead engineer for the spacesuit, made an interesting comparison. It's like a suit of armor made from fabric. This suit is designed to protect astronauts from the harsh dangers of space. Everything from cosmic radiation and extreme temperatures to micro-debris, while still ensuring comfort and flexible movement. Besides, Chris Trigg, Senior Director of Spacesuits at SpaceX, also shared the company's ambitious vision. "Our ultimate goal is to create a spacesuit that you can wear and work anywhere in the solar system without it feeling any different from what you wear every day." Talking about this suit, retired astronaut Chris Hadfield, who has extensive experience in this field, made an interesting comparison. "The spacesuit I wore during my first 2 spacewalks was really old. It was designed in the 1960s and built in the early 1980s, Hadfield shared. "This new SpaceX suit, right from the start, uses the most advanced manufacturing techniques, integrating everything together and trying to make it as simple as possible for the crew. This is high praise, highlighting SpaceX's focus on the user experience, where the users are the astronauts, right from the early conceptualization stages." During the testing of SpaceX's new EVA suit on the Polaris Dawn mission, we witnessed an impressive performance from Jared Isaacman and mission specialist Sarah Gillis. Throughout the spacewalk, they conducted a series of mobility tests in the suit. Their movements, which might have looked a bit puppet-like at first glance, were actually carefully assessing the suit's flexibility, a critical factor for EVA operations. You might have heard numbers like 2, 3, and 4 being called out during the spacewalk. These numbers were part of the evaluation system that Isaacman and Gillis used, representing the levels of difficulty or resistance they encountered while performing specific movements. Though SpaceX has been quite secretive about the specific materials used in the EVA suit, they did admit that some materials were borrowed from the construction of the Falcon rocket and the Dragon spacecraft. This demonstrates how SpaceX integrates and shares technology across different projects, an approach that helps optimize costs and boost efficiency in development. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on this. NASA's first spacewalk happened during the Gemini 4 mission and lasted just 23 minutes. In many ways, SpaceX is following a similar path. However, the steps they are taking now are incredibly impressive early milestones. One standout feature of SpaceX's EVA suit is its air cooling system. This marks a significant advancement in safety and efficiency compared to the water cooling systems currently used in NASA's EVA suits. Do you remember back in 2013 when Italian astronaut Luca Parmitano had a terrifying experience, nearly drowning inside NASA's EMU extravehicular mobility unit during a spacewalk? The incident was caused by a clogged water pipe, which led to water flooding into the suit's ventilation system. This resulted in water accumulating inside his helmet, creating a life-threatening situation. And it's not just in the past. On June 24, 2024, astronauts Tracy Dyson and Mike Barrett also discovered a coolant leak in their suits while preparing for a spacewalk at the ISS. NASA had to make the tough decision to cancel the spacewalk to ensure the astronauts' safety. When we compare NASA's spacesuit technology with SpaceX's, it becomes clear that SpaceX is leading the way in innovation and the integration of advanced technologies. For NASA's suit, astronauts have to look down at a small display near their chest to check for any information about the suit. While it's placed for easy access, it still requires the astronaut to make extra movements and shift focus away from their task, a real inconvenience. Additionally, NASA's suit has a practical but complex design feature, an attachment with flood lamps mounted above the face shield so astronauts can see clearly inside the cargo hold or in dark environments. While this is a functional design choice, it adds a layer of complexity. In contrast, SpaceX's EVA suit has taken information display technology to a whole new level, almost revolutionary in this field. I'm talking about integrating a heads-up display directly into the helmet's visor. It's like having a fighter jet cockpit on your face, straight out of a sci-fi movie. The visor itself is made using advanced 3D printing technology and is crafted from polycarbonate, a highly durable, lightweight engineering plastic with excellent impact resistance. It's also coated with indium tin oxide and copper. This coating helps block UV light and protects astronauts from infrared radiation. Not only is this visor cheaper to manufacture than NASA's, but it aligns perfectly with Elon Musk's vision for the future of space exploration: cost-effective, innovative, and futuristic. However, it's important to take a fair and comprehensive look at SpaceX's spacesuit. While it's true that their suit is less bulky, part of that is due to its different functionality compared to NASA's EVA suit. SpaceX's suit is optimized for specific missions, whereas NASA's EVA suits are designed for more complex, longer-duration activities in space. NASA's EVA suit comes equipped with an independent life support system. This allows astronauts to perform spacewalks that can last up to 8 hours. The system includes oxygen supply, cooling systems, batteries, and other devices needed to keep astronauts alive in the harsh conditions of space. On the other hand, SpaceX's suit was designed for the Polaris Dawn mission, a commercial venture aimed at executing the first spacewalk from a commercial spacecraft. This walk lasted less than 30 minutes, with the astronauts remaining tethered to the Dragon crew spacecraft via an umbilical cord. This means the suit relies on the spacecraft's life support system, significantly reducing its size and weight. So the current SpaceX suit isn't meant to be the final design for use on the Moon or Mars. But SpaceX isn't stopping here. As Isaac Jaredman shared, it would be surprising if we didn't see SpaceX perform a much more complex EVA next time, with a leap in suit technology. He also revealed that with the pretty good data gathered from the spacewalk during the Polaris Dawn mission, SpaceX plans to use this information to refine the design of at least 2 future suits. This indicates that SpaceX is already working on developing next-generation suit that will likely include independent life support systems and advanced features. It's important to note that SpaceX's EVA suit is still in its early stages of development. With their long-term vision of deep space exploration, including missions to the Moon and Mars, we can expect significant advancements in the future. The ultimate goal is to create spacesuits that are more flexible, lighter, easier to manufacture, and, most importantly, ensure maximum safety for astronauts.